looks like tampon. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so we're rolling. So let's hold this up and let's do a clap.
Okay, Antoine, phone away.
Actually, can you
Let me turn it off.
point that at me?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. Okay. So it's going to be, and then talk very loud so that I can hear you clearly, please. Okay.
I tried.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
So we are here with Antoine Piccolo of Gourmet en Provence, and we're going to learn about the world of truffles.
Yes.
And we are here at one of Hong Kong's best restaurants, Petrus, at the island Shangri-La, which is one of the restaurants that you supply the truffles for.
Yes, exactly.
So let's start. Tell me a little bit about you and how you got into the truffle business.
Okay, so I arrived here in 2009 to open a branch of a French company called Planting in the business since 1930. So I have a brand with the image, old experience, renowned, exporting truffle, French truffle, all around the world. The company had 2 distributors in Hong Kong before, but they decided to open a branch here, and so I came here in 2009 to create this company and start to distribute the truffle in any kind, so fresh, frozen, in a preserve, winter truffle, summer truffle, autumn truffle, and all other products that we can mix and make with truffle, like mustard, butter. The range is quite large. We have probably one of the largest range of truffle and truffle products on the market. So I arrived in 2009 here, and now to supply directly and quickly with the stock always on hand in Hong Kong, the 5-star hotel and the Michelin rate restaurant, as it's becoming a very trendy city.
Yes.
We are happy to start the business 4 years ago, and we are happy, quite successful.
And let's start and talk a little bit about truffles, and then we'll talk about how the restaurants use them and things like that.
Okay.
So give us, for someone that, like me, I've heard the name and know it's a gourmet product, but tell me a little about what they are, where they come from, and some basic information about truffles.
So truffle is a mushroom, first of all. It's the most expensive mushroom in the world. And there is many kinds. Basically, to recognize the truffle, we must use the Latin name, the original name. And each variety of truffle has its own name. So there is French truffle, but there is fresh summer truffle. There is fresh French winter truffle. There is fresh French autumn truffle, but we can say French truffle, but there is typical name for each truffle. So the winter truffle, the most famous one, is the tuber melanosporum. Okay, the most expensive one. From November to end of March. Then we have the tuber estivum, the summer one, from June to end of August.
And those are the scientific names of the actual
the Latin
truffle.
name, exactly. So that's the best way to recognize truffle and to define the truffle. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, it is easy to mix up and then to cheat or to lie. Then there is also truffle, not only in France. We have in Spain a little bit, in Italy, the famous white truffle.
Yes.
Come only from Italy, but the last few years, for which reason we don't know, but we have found few pieces of white truffle in Provence, which never happened before. Why? This is a mystery. It's really a mystery. So, otherwise, so yeah, the white truffle, so it's a tuber magnatum pico. Same Latin name, from Italy, mainly from Piedmont, Alba region. There is also truffle in China. There is truffle in the USA. Himalaya, but they all have different name, Latin name.
Right.
That makes the difference. Very important.
And I've seen on TV where they're found by pigs.
Yes.
Are they all found like that, or what's the?
There is two ways to find truffle: is or with the pigs, or with dogs, and it's becoming more trendy to have to bring the dogs, because first of all it's easier to bring a dog than the pigs, and second of all the pigs eats the truffle anyway, and it's complicated to pull it out.
Stop them,
okay? The dogs, if it's educated, you just give him the biscuits, and then it's gonna be a scratch, and then that's it.
And they're all found like that. None of them are just grown. Everyone is found like that.
They are all everywhere. And, maybe in China they do another way. They are in the mountains. So they use They use tools. To scratch the soil. To collect it. Otherwise, Italy, Spain, France, they all, even Australia, they do with dogs. And pigs, mainly. And then that's the only way to find There is no other techniques or solution.
And how do people eat the truffles raw? Are they always prepared as part of?
There is many ways to use the truffle, or you can cook it You can cook it with foie gras together. You can cook it with rabbit, for example. You can shave it on the top of pasta, of risotto.
What's your favorite?
The simple scrambled eggs.
Really?
Just because I think the best for me is the simple things. Just eggs, salt, pepper, and truffle. Shave on the top and a bit together when you do the eggs. And then so together doing the scrambled eggs, and on the top few slices shaved on the top.
Very cool.
And basically all the chef, if you ask top chef, they will say scrambled eggs, pasta, risotto. They will not
very
go
simple,
for crazy dish. Even if they do crazy dish, but for them, they will most of them, they will say simple dish like pasta, risotto, scrambled eggs. Or even just simple artichoke soup with
so you can really taste the flavor.
Yes, It must not be too
hidden.
And you cannot mix with something very strong. Otherwise, it's gonna overpower the truffle.
And for someone that has never tasted one, could you describe what it tastes like?
Honestly, no. You really have to try it.
Okay.
You have to try it. Yes.
And you brought some things for us to check out today.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, it's not season for fresh truffles.
There is only 5 weeks a year that there is no fresh truffle.
Yes.
We are going to start next week probably the autumn truffle season, and we finish 4 weeks ago the summer truffle.
Yes.
So we are not lucky.
In the middle. Okay.
We are in the middle, but we do, of course, we purchase the truffle when they are fresh.
Yes.
And we do preserved truffle, frozen truffle, and we do truffle products.
Yes.
So we do sell truffle all year round.
Yes.
Okay. So I do bring
Please.
some product today. So I bring the most prestigious truffle. Okay. So this is the tuber melanosporum. The winter truffle from France. Okay. As you can see, this is preserved, so it's cooked by Plantin, the company in the business since 1930. Okay. In France, we have their own machine to cook and to close and preserve the jar. We have our own recipe. We have our own techniques to make it. And as you can see, the truffle is cooked. So during the cooking process, there is a little bit of juice coming out from the truffle, and of course this juice, the chefs use it for cooking, for sauce, because it's really powerful, and it can enhance really a dish by just putting 1 or 2 spoons on it. We even do just the juice itself, say to make a stock, or just a spoon, for example, in the sauce or in the soup, or with the risotto will really enhance the power and the flavor of the truffle. And it is pure. There is no addition. This is pure truffle juice. Then, so you can see, I bring two dark, but there is a different size because it's mature. There is never perfect. You have a different size of truffle. Of course, the chef like to make it nice, and so they want big one, not too small, but enough to have a nice slice shading, okay, for decorating. And of course, they are looking at the marble, okay, which is the black and white marble, which make the truffle very, very nice into the dish. Then I bring you. This is a new product that we make now. It is made with our truffle juice. So during the process of cooking and preserving the truffle, we have some extract of juices, and with these juices we made caviar of truffle. There is nothing to deal with fish, but it just look like the eggs, okay? It just look like the caviar style, okay? So as you can see, the pearl are into the juice,
yes,
which of course will be used by the chef. But on the top of it, the chef will top up mainly on the top of risotto, on the top of pasta, or on the top of small canapé, like that. Okay, and the action of this product is to really, when you have this in your mouth, you chew, and inside the juice
it bursts. Yeah.
Yes, and then let you. I mean, it's really interesting. I let you try if you want. Yes. It's strong. It's pure truffle.
I've never had truffle before.
So how do you?
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something that I cannot describe. Can
No,
you describe?
no.
You cannot. You have to
Because
try.
it doesn't taste like mushrooms or anything like that.
That's why
Yeah.
I said earlier. You asked me. You cannot describe. You
Right,
cannot
right.
describe. You have to try.
Yes.
So this is quite interesting. Funny things to play with truffle all year long, and this is new and it's made by us.
And everyone talks about the price being very expensive.
Yes.
Talk about how much normally they cost, and something like we're seeing here. What would one of those truffles cost?
A jar like that is about 250 euro.
Wow.
Okay, for this 200 gram.
Yes. And is a fresh one more expensive, or about the same price?
So
or?
the fresh one, the price is changing every week and sometimes even twice a week.
Wow.
According to the quantity found.
Yes.
The demand on the market. You can imagine that Christmas and New Year's, the price go
Right.
crazy because everybody wants.
Right.
January, the first week, the price go down.
Right.
Then from mid-November, the official opening of the truffle market in France, until end of March, every week the price change anyway, and it can go honestly from simple to double easily. It can vary from 200 euro, 300 euro a week,
Right.
and sometimes even in the same week.
Right.
So the demand, the quantity found, and the weather, because which depends also, because if the weather go down to -5 degrees,
Right.
first of all the dogs gonna have problem to find the
Right.
truffle. The truffle they will found will be frozen, so they will be damaged,
Right.
and they will become spongy,
Right.
and they will not be able to be sold as fresh truffle,
Right.
because that this is not what the chefs want.
Right.
The top chef.
Right.
So it's fluctuating a lot.
And as someone in the business, do you eat do you have bunches of truffles at your house, and you know, you have them all the time and things like that, or you?
Honestly, I let the I let the chef do truffle dish when I come to enjoy a meal in my customer place. I do cook sometime at home, and yes, when I have friends, sometimes. But we do simple things.
Right.
Pasta, scrambled eggs. But yeah, I do. Yesterday I had pasta and there was some frozen truffle. In the fridge, and I just peel a little bit, just because I didn't have for a few weeks because it's not the season. But during the season, yes, I do every week have at least one dish with truffle. I think it's good also to follow the market, follow the intensity and the flavor and the quality of the truffle. Just to show you today, this is a frozen truffle. This is what I used yesterday. So as you see, it's another way, or fresh or preserved, and the other one is frozen truffle, vacuum bag, flash frozen. So minus 40 degrees. Immediately. And then this can be kept over 1 year.
Wow.
But there is no, basically we always finish the stock because we wait for now we are waiting for the coming season because the demand is still quite hard, and so this is another way to use truffle. They become when we defreeze them, they become spongy. So the marble inside is not the same anymore. You don't see the nice black and white marble. As you can see, you don't see the marble anymore. Okay. The taste remain very, very, very similar than the fresh. The texture, of course, is not the same as the fresh one. I would say the fresh, this one has more spongy. The fresh has more texture. I would not say crispy, but almost. But yeah, this way the chef use it for cooking inside foie gras, inside the rabbit, inside
where you need the taste.
They don't use fresh truffle. They will not use frozen truffle to shave, for example, on the top of a dish. It's very rare. It will be underneath something or in a millefeuille or with layers of, but it will not be displayed on the top of the dish.
And you deal with all the best restaurants in Hong Kong. What's your favorite dish that one of your customers uses the truffles for? I know you like simple things at home, but what's your favorite of the dishes that all these chefs prepare? Because you deal with the top chefs at the finest restaurants.
I have two. If you can give me an option.
Sure, of course, please.
It's a scallop with so a slice of scallop, a slice of truffle, a slice of scallop, a slice of truffle. That's with a little bit of seasoning. It is perfect. With simple salad on the side.
Yes. And can you tell us which restaurant that would be?
That was at Caprice.
Caprice.
Yes. Four Seasons Hotel.
Okay.
And then the same dish, which is a truffle tart, which is famous. One that it's very popular all around the world is the one of Joël Robuchon.
Yes.
At Atelier.
Yes.
The style is really particular to the chef.
Yes.
Chef Richard Etebus at Amber is also doing his own tart with his own way. And Frédéric Chabert here at Petrus made and I tried last year, I remember. It was really nice with cream, onion, bacon, and a lot of truffle. I think he put more because it was mixed. But it was a lot of truffle, and it was different. It's the same truffle tart, popular, but these three chefs,
they do it a different way.
And they were, I cannot say this one is better than the other one. It was really three different styles and three different impression and all good.
Yes. So, for someone that hasn't tried them, you would recommend the scrambled eggs, the
Yes.
most basic, pure form.
To enjoy, yes, scrambled eggs with some slice of truffle during the cooking,
Yes.
and then when the scrambled eggs is done, some shaving on the top.
Wonderful. And although you sell to all these great restaurants, people can actually go to your website, and you also sell by mail, including to the U.S.?
In US, we do have a subsidiary as well,
Okay.
a direct office. We have two direct offices, one in US in New York for 15 years, and I opened the one here in Hong Kong for 4 years. We do have a website.
Yes.
In France, so we sell directly in France. In New York, there is a website. You can contact the salesperson to get some truffle when it's the season, or
Yes.
anyway it's always on stock. And same here, if some people want it, it happens every week. Then
Yes.
people come and ask me some suggestion and come to buy truffle for dinner, for friend, or for special events.
Wonderful. I think that's it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.